guys, welcome back. It's Brian here, Brian's Action Figure Reviews. You know me by now if you're here. So yeah, some of you, if you're following me on Instagram, you may have noticed that I was in Smith's a few days ago and I left behind something. And do you know when you like pass up something in a shop, pass up a figure in a shop, a rare figure or whatever, and you get home and it's in here eating away at your brain, and you're like, I really should have went back and bought him, but like you're like, oh, it's cost so much money. So basically, Castle Grayskull, it's something I never had the chance to own as a child from Masters of the Universe. It's a big playset about that height, and it's a big plastic shell basically, and it looked awesome. When I was a kid, I always wanted it so much. So fast forward 36 and a half or so years later, and no, I didn't want toys when I was in nappies, no. But my calculations are a bit off. But anyway, fast forward to last week, I was in Smith's Toys. I went to the further away one than the one I usually go to. And as I was walking down the aisles, I spot Castle Grayskull, the Masters of the Universe Origins version. And of course, if you've been following the channel, I do have some of these now. I bought Hordak, Skeletor, He-Man, Stratos, Merman, a few others, and yeah, I'm pretty much knee deep in the line at the moment. But I did say I would never buy Grayskull because it's so big and awkward, and I'm actually running out of space here at the moment. So yeah, I pretty much put that thought to bed until I saw it in the flesh, or in the plastic and the cardboard, the other day in Smith's, and I walked out that door and I went home and I said it to my partner about buying it, and she was like, just buy it if you want it. Like, you know, you only live once. And not to those exact words, but she just kept saying, why don't you buy it? Instead of whinging here to me about it. So a day passed. I slept on it. I woke up. I checked the Smith's store. It said out of stock. And I thought, well, shit, I'm out of luck. But as luck would have it, we were going back that way the following day for something completely unrelated. And I said, look, I'll go into Smith's and see. It's probably gone now. Now, I know I could have ordered it online, but it's not the same as buying it in store. So, in I went to Smith's, had a look at all the stuff, the legends, wrestlers, etc. And there she was. Still sitting there, still waiting for me. Castle Grayskull. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is make my phone a bit handheld so I can show you it properly, because it is absolutely huge. And as you can see, it's going to take up the whole place. Yeah. So here it is. And I just want to go over the box art because it's absolutely incredible. Here you can see Beastman fighting with many faces, and Stratos coming in over the side. We've got Tila, Man-at-Arms, Trapjaw, and this is just pointing out all the figures that I still need to get. And He-Man himself battling with Skeletor. And you can see Evil Lynn here. I love that little skull trooper there coming up out of the ground. You've got Ram Man and Triclops. And you do get the Sorceress free with this as well. Free, I say, and when you've just spent €100 on it. And you've got Zodak up on the top there. And it just looks incredible. Now, let's have a look at the top. It shows you all the bits and pieces. Of course, with the necessary, these figures are not included, blah, 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 blah. So it shows you all the bits and pieces that are inside it there. Including your own flag. The sides and the artwork really is incredible on the box. It's a highlight for me, definitely. You've got Man-at-Arms there. Or sorry, no, Fisto. And this side is what I love here. Castle Grayskull includes Sorceress figures, additional figures and stuff sold separately. So yeah, it basically shows you what it's like on the outside and gives you names of all the figures in case you didn't know, so you can go buy them. And there is a lot that I don't have. It's like, here's my current collection. It's quite small. But yeah, and this is the inside of it. So guys, I don't know why I'm even showing you this, because I am going to open this now in a few minutes and take it apart and put it together and do all that stuff you have to do. Okay guys, I have got Castle Grayskull out of the box now and all put together, and I'm going to go through just a few little bits here. So on the top you've got the sorceress. Now next to her, in her hands actually, is a sword, which we'll come back to later. On the next, this is all the top floor. On the next floor you've got this cool little flag, and if I turn around you have a sticker on both sides of that. Of course you do have to apply the stickers manually. You can take this off, and you've got another foot peg there if you want to put another character there. Next, laser gun thing, which you can remove and put on the other way to face outwards, and that sticks on pretty good. You do have foot peg here, and you have, like any figure can hold on to it. Next, onto the middle floor. So you do have this console here, which is pretty cool. You've got the chair. Now the one thing that annoys me about the chair is it's quite loose. If it's not sturdy like the thing on the top there, and it's not the best at all. Also, if you have someone in the chair, they quite easily fall out of it. But alas, this sticker was here. You had to apply those, and of course you had to apply the top part here. So again, with the chair, if you turn it to the right, boom, you got a little trapdoor there, and it's quite awkward to put that back in as well. It's the one thing that I have a problem with this set overall. It's quite flimsy. Now you do have a ladder that plugs in there, and that's cool. Underneath that, in the dungeon, you've got a weapons rack. You've got this cool, it's like for battering the door in or something. That's pretty nice. There isn't really a spot for that either. You do have a sticker here with all sorts of creatures and creepy crawlies looking out at you. Along here on the bottom again, you've got a nice weapon rack. Some of the weapons work perfectly. Others again are quite loose. Now maybe that's because I have them in the wrong spot, but it is a nice thing. The weapons could be painted, but again, this is an Origins line, so everything is pretty simple. I think one of the coolest features in this set is this lift. Here you have Merman posing really nicely. So if you look at the next floor up, you have the cool little display there. And I do like these little banners. There's two of them. There's one over here as well, under the laser gun. So here you have a little creature. So if you pull that, that comes up, and that's pretty awesome. And it does go back down eventually. So yeah guys, that is the inside of Castle Grayskull. Pretty cool. Everything is very, very flimsy. That is the only thing I'd say. Especially the chair and the trapdoor thing. They could definitely be more solid. Like that is fine. That goes down itself after a while. I'll show you there. Yeah, you can just... and that goes down. Yeah, like there is a lot of space for figures and stuff. Other than that, pretty cool. If you go around the sides, you can see here there's clips, because you can stick this together. You can stick it all together and carry it like a carry case thing. So what I'm going to do now is just close it up and show you the front. So guys, here is the front of Castle Grayskull, and I have to say it looks much better closed up and much more imposing. I love the it's kind of a sparkly, speckly green going around the top, and yeah, it's really, really cool. And look at those eyes, really imposing. I love the trapdoor. Now, the one feature I didn't show you was, remember that sword I showed you with the sorceress? So that, my friends, is the key to the trapdoor. That is absolutely so cool. It's probably one of my favorite parts. And it does go flat once you take the sword out. And yeah, so Grayskull looking absolutely bang on there. If I close that up now again, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just closes back up. So yeah, you just put the sword into the middle there, and that opens it, which is really cool. And you can see the little thing, it pops up there. So when you take out the sword, just closes back up. So to turn it around, as you can see, it's all clipped together really nicely. And from the back, we've got a nice little few windows and things here. And if you have your whatever figure you want, you can pose them there. Again, from the top, you can have your merman or whoever you want looking out over the edge. Now, the one thing that annoys me here, I think I have the flag and the gun in the wrong spot, because the gun would fit better here, I think. It doesn't, like, look, here we are again. There is the clips where it all clips together, and you can easily just pick it up once it's put together. So, in finishing. So yeah, guys, that has been my review for this awesome Castle Grayskull. Is it worth €100? I'm still not sure, if I'm honest. I'm still trying to justify it in my own mind. But there is an awful lot of awesome, cool features in it. My one main criticism would be, once you open it out, there is a lot of very, very finicky bits and pieces. But when it's just like this as a castle, it looks fantastic on display. I don't think I would have it displayed anyway with all the bits that fall out and stuff. And obviously, like, if you want to mess around with it, you can take it down and open it out and do all you want with it. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. I would have been a lot happier if I paid maybe €70 for it. I think that would be fairer. 100 is very, very steep. If you're willing to go that far though, and you are a massive fan of He-Man, as I was as a child and still am against the purchase, yeah, go ahead, guys. Really, it is really awesome, and I'm going to be sticking it up on top of my new bookshelf. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. Are you collecting this Origins line and whatnot? And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.